How are you, my friends? This is another pre-calculus challenging question. Find the value of sine 15 degrees times cosine 15 degrees divided by sine 15 degrees plus cosine 15 degrees. And let's use here two ways, one long way but easy, and another short way but interesting. For other pre-calculus challenging questions, please, you can visit this playlist. I would like just to mention that during the solution, I will say only 15 and 15 or 45. I will not say the degrees, just for the easy side. Now, let's start the solution here. So we will start with the long way, which is easy way. So I will call all this expression here capital E. Let's use the difference formula for the sine. We know sine of u minus v will be sine of u times cosine of the v minus cosine of the u times sine of the v. Just apply that for sine 15 degrees. We can write that as sine 45 minus 30. Sine 45 cosine 30 minus cosine 45 sine 30. We know these values because these are special angles. So this is square root of 2 over 2, square root of 3 over 2, cosine 45 also square root of 2 over 2, and this is sine 30 is half. So now this one will be square root of 6 minus square root of 2 divided by 4. This is sine 15. I will call it V1, value number 1. Same idea, difference formula for the cosine. I know cosine A minus B, cosine of A, cosine of the B, plus sine of the A, sine of the B. Now you can use in the formulas U and V, you can use A and B, you can use X and Y, alpha and beta. It's up to you. These are only formulas. So we apply that for cosine 15 will be cosine 45 minus 30. Apply the formula here for the cosine. You will get square root of 6 plus square root of 2 divided by 4. This will be V2. So I can put now V1 and V2 in this expression here in the E, and then I will find the value on the next slide. So capital E this is the required expression, V1 times V2 divided by V1 plus V2. I just put it here. It looks ugly, but we can manage to simplify it. Here we have multiplication, you see in the numerator. And this is difference between two squares. So that's 6 minus 2 divided by 16. In the denominator here, we have addition and the same LCD, you see 4. So when you add, you cancel square root of 2. Then you have 2 square root of 6 divided by 4. Now 6 minus 2, 4 over 16, which is 1 over 4. And here we cancel by 2. So we get square root of 6 divided by 2. Division here of two fractions. So we leave the first fraction, we multiply by the reciprocal. 2 over square root of 6. Cancel again by 2. You get 1 over 2 square root of 6. That's the answer. But we can rationalize the denominator. 1 over 2 square root of 6. We multiply only by square root of 6 up and down. So the final answer will be square root of 6 divided by 12. This is the long and easy way. Next slide, I will start presenting the short and interesting method. Here's the same question. Let's call the numerator here capital and the denominator capital D. I will start with the denominator here, sine 15 plus cosine 15. I can remember reduction identity, which I will put a quick review in the last slide of this video, in case you want to remember it. So capital A is the coefficient here of the sine, is 1, and capital B is the coefficient of the cosine. So K will be square root of A squared plus B squared, which will be square root of 2. Remember, I'm doing the denominator here, capital D, this one, the addition. In the reduction identity, there is an angle phi we have to find. Sine of the phi will be B over K, 1 over square root of 2. Cosine of the phi will be A over K, which is 1 over square root of 2. So from these two, we can conclude that phi, the angle phi, is pi over 4, which is 45 degrees. So I go now for the denominator. Sine 15 plus cosine 15 will be square root of 2. This is the k. Sine, the given angle here, 15 plus the phi. 15 plus 45 will be 60. Square root of 2 times sine 60. Sine of 60 will be square root of 3 over 2. When you multiply, you get square root of 6 divided by 2. So this is the denominator. In the numerator here, we use double angle identity. See, in the numerator, I have sine 15 times cosine 15. I know 2 sine theta cosine theta is equal to sine of 2 theta. That's a double angle for sine. But I don't have 2 here in the numerator. So I can put 2, and then I have to put directly times half, because I will not change the question here, because half times 2 is 1. So I'm not changing anything there. So I take the 2 with this sine 15 cosine 15 to make this formula similar. So I can apply it. See, inside this rectangle here, 2 sine 15 cosine 15 will be sine 2 theta. 2 times 15 will be sine 30, which is half. And we have already another half. So half times half will be 1 over 4. So this is the numerator. So the numerator now, 1 over 4, and the denominator already there from the last slide, square root of 6 divided by 2. Divide two fractions, leave the first one, multiply by the reciprocal, rationalize also. You will reach square root of 6 divided by 12 as expected. This is the reduction identity, guys. You can review it. This is from lecture 22, pre-calculus course. You have seen that. You can review it. For more questions on trigonometric identities, you can visit either the playlist Extra Pre-Calculus Solved Questions, Reduction, Double Angle, Sum and Difference, or you can go to the lectures 21, 22, and 23 of the Pre-Calculus course. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, you can subscribe and share it with your friends. I hope I can see you in another video with another topic. Thank you guys for listening.